All right, welcome back, Kult of Athena blade reviews. We have the Musashi Shirasaya straight blade katana. Pretty simple design. It's got a cool burgundy scabbard that is flush with the actual handle of the sword. I'm gonna take a look at some specs on it, do some up close looks, and of course some cut testing. Let's get to it. All right, overall length of this blade out of the scabbard is 38.5 inches. You can see it's more of a straight blade katana. It's got a little bit of the fuller on the side of it to take excess weight out. So 38.5 inches. Blade length itself, all the way from this little piece right here, right by the handle, to the very tip, a 28-inch blade. Not really long for standards of a katana, as you can see, pretty standard length. Put the scabbard down for a moment so you can take a look at the actual blade itself. We have a 1045 high carbon steel blade. You'll see that the edge is slightly tempered differently. You can see that from the tone on the actual edge to the construction of the rest of the blade, the spine of it. Easier to sharpen this way, and also on impact, traditionally that is, I'm not saying go blade to blade contact, but traditionally this is tempered a little bit different hardness, that way it can take more impact. Nice pointy tip on it, of course, pretty standard design. Not really a swept back blade, how normal katanas would be, normal katanas I guess you could say, where it has the backwards curve. You'll see it's completely straight. If you look at it completely on from here, there's really no curve in it other than the actual lip on the end of the blade. Cut and thrust sword, obviously you have enough room on the handle for two hands, all the way up and all the way down if you needed to. Doesn't matter, but you can also wield this with one hand and still get the mechanics out that you want out of it. Overall weight on this blade is 1 pound, 13.1 ounces. Not that the 0.1 really matters anyway. Like I said before, the actual balance of it, you're gonna see it more toward the front hand. So in this case, the right hand, or if you're left-handed, it would be the top hand. You can probably feel that from the actual tang. It goes at least 3/4 of the way down. Got this little bamboo pin going through it to keep the tang in place. No shaking on that as well. You can see the Musashi logo. Pretty cool blade. This is definitely more of a budget item if you're looking to start out with collecting more of a katana type of blade. If you're also looking at just something to use for cut testing on targets like this guy right over here. By the way, if you need tatami mats, we have these available at cultofathena.com. Just click the link in the description below this video. I want a shirt as well. They're also available. Got to pitch it, you know. This is YouTube. So blade itself, we talked about that. 1045 high carbon steel. The top hand, you'll notice that from the weight of it and the actual shape of the handle, it's a little bit thicker, keeping your hand from the potential of sliding up. I mean, you shouldn't be thrusting this into anything really that isn't a soft target or something like tatami mats anyway, but just so you know, the handle swells a little bit on the top hand. It's about 3/4 tang all the way through. You can feel it actually for the actual size of the handle and just the weight itself. You can feel it in the handle. We have this bamboo pin that's allowing it to really keep it constructed through the tang, keeps it in place, it's not moving or anything like that. And obviously, of course, it's a single-edged blade. It is sharp. Again, think of the price point here. This one specifically, you do feel a pull on the finger. It's enough to cut soft targets and things like that, which is designed to be a functional edge. Not a razor sharp edge, not a hair shaving sharp edge, a functional edge. So keep that in mind. All right, this also comes with a sword bag. So obviously it comes in a box, but if you're looking to transport this and not get any scratches on the actual scabbard or the handle, then you're gonna wanna slide this into the sword bag. Doesn't really matter how you tie it up, just for the sake of the video. Tie this thing up, tie it however you want, I don't care. It's just really designed to keep any scratches off of that, just a regular cloth bag. Like I said before, it comes with a matching burgundy scabbard to match the handle. Slides in very nicely, almost seamless. Got a little black accent there to show you where the actual handle starts. Oh, you don't draw it like this and rip your hand up. It would be really stupid. Don't do that. A little bit of traction here for that, for a little bit of more grip. You can see it's enough grip for basically two hands. And when you draw it, you'll see that it draws out nice and smoothly. and it matches as well. So from here, I want to do some close-up looks of the blade out of the scabbard and then in the scabbard, and then we'll go to the cut testing. Let's get to it. All right, so now let's take a look at some cut testing and see what this blade can do. Let's get to it. So from the velocity alone on this, I mean, yeah, I soaked these, but did a lot better than I thought I was going to for being a $60 katana. Barely felt the cut go through. You'll see in the slow motion I'm going to put on here in the video. Actually cut very well. The weight is really more forward curved, even though it is a straight blade. I know what I said before, but the weight is really carrying it forward, more of a chopping motion, and that's very apparent with this as well with the tatami mats. You also have a clean cut on the diagonal. So pretty cool. Nice to see that a budget katana can still do the work. Something that you're into is cut testing and Japanese martial arts, even Chinese martial arts. This is definitely a really cool blade. Just be responsible with the way that you train, and I think this will really be a nice addition to your collection. All right, so there you have it, the Musashi Shirasaya straight katana. Try saying that 3 times fast. So we took some specs on it, some up close looks, some cut testing, all of the things. Let me know what you think about this blade in the comments below. Remember, it is a budget katana, so if you're looking at something that's inexpensive but also able to really do the work as far as the tatami mats go, and also an addition to your collection or the start of your collection, this is one that I would recommend as far as that goes. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, let me know what you want to see in the comments below for other reviews as we move into 2019. Talk to you soon.